Oh man, what a mess. Well, I'm gonna have to clean. Here we go. Yes, I have all this stuff from my old classroom. Um, I'm gonna have to clean it because I cannot function in this office. I want to continue writing books and I want to continue doing maybe, I don't know, tutoring online or maybe new YouTube videos for parents. So we'll see, but I cannot function in this office if I don't clean it. So I am cleaning it, and it took me a couple of hours, but I got there. But I'm still going to continue cleaning and fixing things up. And again, I'm going to take most of the stuff to my new classroom, but until then, it's going to be in this office. So yes, I had to really strain things out. Yeah, it was a lot. But I'm glad I did it and I feel better. Hello, everybody. So, as you can see, I cleaned my office. I needed to clean it big time. Um, um, if you do not know already, I have been a teacher for over 20 years, very long time. And I moved districts. I was a middle school teacher for 11 years, and before that, I was an elementary teacher. I was like, I had to remember, elementary teacher for 11 years. And now I'm returning to elementary, actually, the same district from the previous 11 years. So, District A was 11 years, elementary level. District B, 11 years, middle school level, going back to District A for I don't know how many years. We'll just see. I'm going to pray about that. I don't know. So, so I had a whole lot of stuff. I wouldn't say junk because maybe some of it was junk, but before I brought it home, I really went through it. And then I came home and I just piled it on. I piled it in the middle of my office. So for the last 2 weeks, it's been there because we went on vacation, and who wants to do that, right? Before vacation, because you're all excited and ready. So it's been there. And so for the past couple of days, I've been going through it and I sorted it out. Now I have some books, a lot of books in the back because I know I'm going to take it to my new classroom. Most of the stuff I'm going to take it to my new classroom. The new classroom is huge and it already has built-in shelves and it's amazing. I left a lot of my old stuff that I brought personally in my old classroom because I did not want to bring it. I didn't want to bring it in my house, and it was fine. I didn't need it because I did tour the other classroom, the new classroom, and it's just, everything's provided. It's amazing. So I guess you could say I'm upgrading. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous. I am. I'm starting new, even though I've been a veteran teacher for over 20 years. New people, just new community, and a new classroom, new administration, new everything. So, yes, it's going to be an exciting adventure, and I'm going to pray every day for God to help me with this because I know He can. All right, so I decided to kind of fix up the office because I'm going to make YouTube videos on reading. I did author a couple of books, four books, and I plan to do some more, but it's hard for me to type any books or do anything when I'm in clutter. I can't. I don't know why. It's hard to me to function. And in my classroom, if you probably see, you will see if you want to. There's previous videos where my classroom you would see that my classroom is set up very clean and neat. And if anything's out of place, I have to fix it right then and there. That's just the way I function. I am sorry. So my office is the same way. Well, this is not just my office. My husband comes in here to pay bills, to get on the internet, emails, and my son also shares this office as well. He is a video person. I don't know, a videographer. So he just graduated from college with the digital video associate. No, I guess it is associate degree. Yeah, it is associate degree. Sorry. So he does all his work here and his editing and all that good stuff. So there. So I know I'm just rambling here. I'm sorry. So I wanted to clean because I wanted to write more books, and I just needed it to be clean. I also want to start making some more YouTube videos for homeschoolers or for parents that want to just help their children during the summertime. It is summertime already, and a lot of parents let their children watch TV and eat snacks, and that's it. Parents, don't do that. Please do not do that. Please have your children read. It is very important to read at least 20 minutes. Whenever my kids were younger, in June and July, they had off, so I didn't give them anything to do in July. They can have fun. But in June, they had to do homework for 4 hours. And I know you think that's a bad parent, but as a reading teacher, students who do not read during the summer regress. That means they go back several months. So it's very important to have them read, to do something, do some activities. I would have my kids read. I would have them do like online games. We would do maybe go on summer field trips, just to continue with their learning. And it's very important. And then when my home students, when my kids went to high school, they didn't have that. Because they had volunteer jobs, or they did have summer jobs. Yes, they did have summer jobs in a camp. So I didn't have them do any work because they were working physical work. Okay, so they did that, but I think it really helped them, especially, I know both of them, but the younger one told me that he was glad, but he told me when he was already in his 20s, that he was glad that I did that for them, because it was a little easier for him in college, because he was able to write essays on his own, and so that's good. So it does pay off. I know your kids will gripe and complain, and that's the same thing, you know what I mean? They will be upset at you for having them do work, but it does pay off, and it just helps you, because then if your students or your children get behind during the school year, you're going to have to hire tutors, or you're going to have to work with them. So why not do it during the summer? No brainer. Work with them in the summer, please. So I'm just saying, I want to help parents. So I am going to make some more videos about reading and strategies and figurative language and all that good stuff. So hopefully that will work really well. And I have noticed through social media that many parents are pulling their kids out of school. Many parents. They just don't like the way the public school system is running. They don't like the negativity. They don't like the fact that things are being pushed on their children, and I can totally understand that. Mostly in a lot of the other states, the curriculum is changing, and a lot of parents are not agreeing with it, so they are pulling their kids out. And I'm okay with that. I know some teachers are like, that's going to be bad for us. We're not going to have a job. And hey, that's the parent. If the parent wants to take their child and homeschool them, that's their parent. Who are we? We are going to teach the kids that we are given. And I think it's great that parents want to homeschool their children if they do it correctly. And when I say correctly, I've had students come back to us that were homeschooled, and they were behind several grades, and I'm talking about in reading, several grades. And so then we had to catch them up, or try to uh, get them to grade level, and that was very difficult, very difficult. So yes, if kids if parents want to homeschool their children, I just hope that they will do that every day, and have just a interrupted time with them, and maybe set a timer, but really work with them for at least 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. It just depends on how the parent really gets involved with their student or their children. So yes, I'm all for homeschool if it's done correctly, and because I've heard of kids just not really doing their curriculum and staying home and eating snacks and watching TV, and the parents are at work, and that's not effective. It is not effective. You have to be involved in your child's education. You have to. So there's my point on that. So I am excited to see what the new school year brings, and eventually I do want to be my own boss. Eventually, I want to be a teacherpreneur. I know that's a new word now. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm taking it day by day, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what this new year holds. All right. Just wanted to catch up with you. So excited, and we'll see what happens. Please subscribe to see what's going to come next. Bye.